Welcome to Wealth, Health, Wisdom Mastery channel, where we provide you with education and tips on wealth, health, and wisdom, supporting you to increase your literacy in these areas, as well as encouraging you and supporting you to take consistent action to achieve your desired levels of wealth, health, and wisdom. Our vision is for everyone to have the wealth, health, and wisdom for living. We have been spending some time now discussing around personal and family emergency fund and also budgeting. We've received great feedback and people want more information and support and tips on how they can begin to save within their current situation and also explore opportunities for investments. The key really to wealth is ensuring that you spend less than you earn and focus on opening as many income streams as possible. But as you try to open those income streams, especially when you are beginning, you have to look at your current lifestyle and see where you can make the initial savings to get the money you need to go on this journey. Today, we'll be offering some tips around food shopping and also dining out. What can you do in these areas? What you want to do, at least, is to start by reducing your trips to the convenience store. This convenience store is that store or convenience shop is that shop that is near your house. Many of these convenience stores, put a lot more on the price because it's convenient for you. And so they are bringing the food to you and you pay a lot higher for the same food item. So you want to go shopping to where you know it is a lot cheaper to buy. And a useful tip also would be not to shop on an empty stomach. When you are hungry, the first thing you want to do is to start by eating, or you want to shop quickly and not make the right choices. So you want to be sure that you have eaten and you're comfortable as you go around doing your grocery shopping. Consider shopping in food, in food warehouses. Consider also or in markets where food tends to be a lot cheaper, or some discount stores that maintain very high quality food stock. You also want to consider bulk buying. You want to work with friends or family and decide on what you want to buy and share. But make sure that as you bulk buy, that you are not just storing things up and you are not using them. It's a useful idea to buy perishable items that are in season. So for your fruit, example, your fruits, when it's the season for oranges, you buy more oranges in that season. The oranges, that fruit is in season, therefore the price at that time is a lot cheaper. And because you have different types of fruit, that are harvested throughout the, at different seasons in the year, you always have another choice to pick up at another month or, in the year. So consider that as an option. As you buy your food, also look at the expiry dates of the food you are buying. If you had to buy a food that is near its expiry date, make sure you start eating those bits first. So in the way you organize your food, in your food pantry or in your freezer, ensure that foods are not stored too long. Avoid eating food or using food items that have already expired. It may be cheaper for you. You may think it's cheaper on the food bill, but it will show up some other place, and that would be the medical bill. You wouldn't want to do that. So while you are on your journey to amassing wealth and finding useful ways of saving your food, saving on your food shopping. You want to be also smart not to eat food that may, cause some illness, food poisoning, where somebody may be admitted and pay a lot. And physically also, it's also not good for you. Some people find it difficult to cook their food at home. It is a lot cheaper to bulk buy. It's a lot cheaper to buy your food and cook it fresh. That's where you know exactly what you are cooking. The food itself is fresh. You want to reduce buying ready-made meals or packeted foods. Buy your food as fresh as is possible and cook this food at home. It's usually more nutritious and it's cheaper for you also in the long run. What do we do about dining out? Of course, it's convenient to eat out, but the cost can be quite high comparatively. So you may want to consider, eating in restaurants on special occasions, or reducing the number of times in the week, the number of outings you do to the restaurants. You may have a favorite restaurant you like to eat in. Sometimes, of course, when you eat in a restaurant, it's a lot more expensive. So you may want to order your food in, do a takeaway. Or even when you are sitting down in the restaurant and eating, you have to look at your budget and what you've got to spend. You may want to skip either the starter or the dessert and just go for the main meal. Or well, if you decide to eat the full 3-course meal, however you decide, you don't have to force yourself to eat everything that you've ordered. You can ask for a takeaway so that you take the portions that you've not eaten home. After all, you are the one who's bought this food. It's your money. You go ahead and take it, and that's acceptable in most places. As you choose your menu, you also want to look at you want to reduce the high-ticket menu items. See whether they have any discount offers in your favorite, restaurant. And sometimes even in the way you order your menu, instead of asking for salad, you are eating for two. That you are there with somebody you are eating. You are dining for two. Rather than buy 2 side salads, you might decide to buy a large salad and share. So the important thing is that you have to keep an eye on your spend while you're enjoying the company and the atmosphere that you truly deserve. People like to eat with their drinks, order some drinks as they eat. That's awesome. That's a great idea. But you also want to keep an eye on the drinks because that could be quite costly. And so for restaurants or eating places that you are very, you frequent quite often, you may want to also get a regulars, a customer regulars card in those restaurants, because they do, give discounts for their regular customers. So the important point to note here is enjoy your life. Enjoy your life within the budget and within the amount that you have stated, and don't go overboard. Life is for living, enjoy it, but also keep an eye on the cost, and always remember that you have made a commitment towards your financial journey. Sometimes you have to go through delayed gratifications, a little inconveniences here and there, while maintaining a great lifestyle. Might be necessary at some point in your journey, but always think long term, because once you've got the money that you require to start off your investments, and you continue to do investments and get your passive income and your multiple income streams, you can now, do what you want. After, eat the kind of foods that you think and the frequency with which you think you want to eat them. After all, it's your passive income that is now sponsoring the lifestyle, which is exactly what you proposed to do. So if you have any comments regarding this session, please feel free to put it in the comment section. Give us your feedback, and if there are any new topics you would like us to cover, also put that on the on the comment area. If you like this video, please subscribe and share. And so we wish you the best in your journey to creating more wealth for the life that you deserve. Thank you.